Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, March 13th, 2019, and it is 7 a.m.
It's one of the warmest mornings we've had in a while.
Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob. And that was Bob Rectenwald.
Bob Rectenwald is leaving the building. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, huh?
Thought he's going to sneak out of here without anybody knowing.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. Hope your morning's off to a great start.
Mine is.
Yeah, mine too.
It's
warmer weather.
It was, what,
53 degrees right now.
I was reading 54 when I left the house.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So, it was a nice morning. I had my little jacket on. That was it.
Yeah, I tried to find the lightest jacket possible. Wound up with a suit jacket, so... Hey, you got to dress up once in a while.
I'm not
even
going there. I'm not going anywhere with this.
Hey, we're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing. Brewed Awakening coffee, best coffee in town, right?
There you go. Best cinnamon rolls around, I'll tell you that.
I need to get you another cinnamon roll, don't I?
Yeah,
you brought donuts, so I got to get you a cinnamon roll. When you want your cinnamon roll?
I don't care.
ASAP. Excuse me, be right back, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, I can cover while you go and get it.
Oh, it's funny. Be sure to check out all 3 locations, Brewed Awakening Coffee, Baxter Regional Medical Center, 62 East Plaza, and Balmer Boulevard, and at 702. They get pretty busy between 9 and 8 o'clock on Balmer Boulevard. So check out Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and staff do a great job. Check out mochas, lattes, espressos, regular black coffee. You can get pumpkin spice and French vanilla and chocolate. And
it's not even Halloween and you're bringing up pumpkin spice.
There's people that, that do the pumpkin spice all year round.
To each his own.
I just like good old coffee that eats the bottom out of the cup,
No comment. No comment.
Check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee with 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. Best coffee in town. Once again, you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, just drinking muddy water. And, of course, the morning prayer is brought by Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, in Mountain Home and around the state. 29 Roller Funeral Homes to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. And pre-planning, talk to Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, Brad. Anybody can help you down there. And you'll be surprised how many things. Here's what we got to do. They got it all pointed out. They know the law. They know the procedures. They know it all. Very professional, very loving, very caring.
I know to a lot of people it's a tough subject, but it's one of those things that, you know what your wishes are, and you go pre-plan, and that way one of your loved ones doesn't have to do it when they've got, one of the worst moments in their life. They just lost somebody. So
it's got to be handled.
Go do.
Yep. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, across the state of Arkansas and right here in Mountain Home. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, your Holy Scripture gives us the guidelines on how to live and behave. In fact, you call them commandments, which means we have no option. We have to obey them. Yet we don't. We ignore them. And I have one question. Why? Why are there still murders, and why would someone want to kill another person? Why do we steal things? I could go on and on. What if we really took your commandments seriously, really, and actually stopped killing, stopped robbing, and so forth? Lord, we become a society that's not only ignored God, we've abandoned you. We've told you you're not welcome. Lord, in my opinion, we need you, and you are welcome here. And that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now, dun, dun, dun,
boy, you rolled the valve on that trumpet, didn't you? Woo. I need to get you one of those little piccolo trumpets.
Yeah.
You know the opening to All You Need Is Love, that's a little piccolo trumpet. Is that about,
yeah,
a little piccolo trumpet. Surely
you need one of those things you just blow the air through and it makes a, what do you call
that? A kazoo?
Yeah, I need a kazoo. That's what I need. I need a kazoo. That's what I need is a kazoo.
Oh, my goodness. There goes the ratings on this.
See, that would be perfect. That would fit me.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retirettoarkansas.net. We're going to check the live cam real quick and come back to it here in a few minutes. That's in Marion County on the White River, looking into Cotter and Gassville. You can see the lights on the bridge and the lights of the city of Cotter. You see Mountain Home on the far upper right, some lights there in Mountain Home. You see all the way to the Missouri horizon. And so the beautiful White River coming through.
See
Cotter.
the traffic up there on the top left moving?
Yep.
This is pretty cool. I love seeing the night with all the lights and all the stuff.
It's still a pretty shot, even though the Nighthawk lens is on there, you know. At 7:05, almost 7:06. We'll come back to the live shot here in just a few minutes.
You know what we thought was that branch the other day? It's a spider web. It's a spider that's made it. They're a local spider. So I'm hoping at some point in time we'll catch him crawling across the street.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Morning weather shot the live shot brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. Bob and Linda, very good friends, very professional, and they will sell your house. List with them today. Check it out at retirettoarkansas.net.
They were in, or Linda was in yesterday.
Oh, really?
And we're making them a new commercial and stuff, so we took a bunch of new footage. And it was hilarious because one of them, they have this younger guy, I got the names written in there, that work for him, and he's trying to do this bill seriously. And their only job... Is it
Jordan Womack?
It may have been. And they're trying... Yes. And they're trying to make him lose it and start laughing.
No, he's dead serious.
And they're trying, and he would come in, and
he is a top-notch guy. Though.
He's got a client, and he comes in walking into the frame, and he's like going through all this stuff, and you just see him just start to break this smile and start laughing. It was actually because they kept doing it over and over and over to him, and I found it quite comical. They did a good job with that. I thought that was
funny.
Good.
That is funny. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, 870-405-0793, retirettoarkansas.net. You can look at the live cam right now at retirettoarkansas.net. Scooter, let's bring this graphic up here once you get done with the live shot there.
You got it.
And the severe potential for today, it covers most of Arkansas. The enhanced severe area is on either side of the Mississippi River, in Arkansas, Mississippi, and of course Tennessee. A little bit in northeast Louisiana, and of course we're in the slight chance for severe on that border right up in here. Anyway, with that in mind, right now we've got 53 degrees in Mountain Home, 51 at Harrison, 55 in Hardy. Mountain View checks in at 57, while Yellville's at 54. Marshall at 57, Calico Rock at 53. A little bit cooler in St. Louis. It's 46 there, but 52 at Poplar Bluff. 48 at Branson, West Plains at 51. Heat wave, swimsuit day in Watford City, North Dakota, where my little grandson has a birthday today. Love you, bud. He's up there in Watford City. 16 degrees. Heat wave.
No, I don't understand the whole swim
That's
trunks.
56 degrees warmer what it was a month ago. You know, they remember minus 40, really? You know, minus 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they can have it.
That's more than chilly there, isn't it? Anyway, on the national radar, we have a lot of rain in the middle part of the country. We'll start over in the west part of the country. Arizona, of course, is Arizona, Utah, Wyoming, Colorado. It moves on into Kansas, Nebraska. Oh, South Dakota, Texas, Oklahoma, parts of Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, and farther. You know, anyway, shower activity. It's spring, almost spring. So we're going to anticipate almost spring. Anyway, let's take a look at that Little Rock radar real quick, see where we're at in the state of Arkansas. Not quite all the way into Arkansas from Oklahoma. Had a little bit come through. You can see it there from West Plains back to Jonesboro, Arkansas. It stretches actually up to Branson and West Plains, northeast of Mountain Home. Trails off into, that would be part of Fulton County, maybe part of Sharp County, and Lawrence and Randolph counties over there in northeast Arkansas, if I can remember those in line. So right now the highways affected would be Highway 62, 412, east and west, because we've got some showers north of Fayetteville. Highway 63 at Jonesboro, Highway 67, 167 north of Batesville, and then 67 on up to Poplar Bluff. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555. 55 and 555 being affected right now, with I-40 east towards Memphis with a little bit right there. Then I-49, nothing showing up yet. But as the day progresses,
There you go.
There you go. All right, we'll back out and we'll take a look at the St. Louis stop and see what's going on in the state of Missouri for everybody up there. A little bit north of Columbia. Right now, I-70, Columbia to St. Louis. We're seeing a little bit on the outskirts of St. Louis on West County, over in West County. I-44, Rolla to St. Louis. It's clear, but Rolla to Lebanon on I-44 between Lebanon and Springfield. Got a shower going on right there. Interstate 70 east of St. Louis, Vandalia, Effingham in good shape, but you can see some shower activity just northeast of Springfield and southwest of Champaign-Urbana on Interstate 57. Interstate 55 coming in from Sykeston, Cape Girardeau on up into St. Louis in good shape. East St. Louis, Illinois, I-64 east to Mount Vernon in good shape there. You can see that line of showers from Poplar Bluff stretching all the way back to Lebanon, Missouri. Very light showers right there. And that will cross... that would be Highway 67, Highway 60, 160, Highway 63 in that part of the country there that would be affected by those showers. Southwest Missouri, as you can see the showers coming in to the northeast part of Oklahoma, the southeast part of Kansas. Right now, Joplin, Springfield with no shower activity at all on I-44. A little bit coming into Kansas City, Missouri on I-70. And so very minor showers coming in right now there. But as the day progresses, it's going to rain.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Your forecast map for today, the orange indicates a blizzard warning. I'm glad it's up there and not down here. And this is from basically Colorado all the way up into the Dakotas. We have a fog warning in Minnesota and Iowa. Right now there's some, that would be a flash flood watch in Wisconsin, northern Illinois. Nothing right now for Arkansas. We do have a wind advisory. This gold area is high wind. Is that a warning or what do we have here? That's a high wind advisory right here in the gold colored areas. This right here in Texas is some severe weather starting to break out. We have some severe weather warnings in Texas right now that won't affect us at all. Excuse me, got a frog that won't hop today. For today, a 70% chance of showers this morning. This afternoon, 90% chance, continues as a 90% chance. High today of 66 degrees, low of 52 tonight. Then we got wind, 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 wind. Any politicians in town? Tomorrow, sunny and breezy. High, you leave that one alone.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
A high of 63 tomorrow with some wind. Friday, high of 47 and mostly sunny. Then Saturday, it's 52 degrees. Sunday, it's 59 degrees with clear skies right there. Of course, the drought monitor in Arkansas was updated on March 7th. There's no drought conditions both in Arkansas and Missouri. Right now for iDrive Arkansas, they're finally getting some of these little blue X's cleared up. And one of those yesterday, I can't think what county it was. It's over in East Arkansas. They had a mudslide. Came across and, man, they were scooping mud. It was over around the Crawleys Ridge area, so it's over around, just around Walnut Ridge, Jonesboro area. But anyway, all the highways are clear right now, and in Arkansas would check. Missouri Department of Transportation, there's a little bit of high water. I wonder what that one is. Yeah, that's an extreme southeast Missouri. That's over around the Current River, 11 Point River, where they've got one of the county roads closed in Missouri. Looks like it's in pretty good shape there. All right, morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Let's check that live cam again. A little bit more sunlight.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit brighter.
We're getting a little bit more. We're, about 8 more minutes later, and there we go. Getting a little bit more daylight on it.
That's cool.
And then later on in the show, come back from one of the breaks, we'll take another look at it. And so, boy, that's a beautiful shot,
I'm waiting for
the
fishermen
green
to
up,
be out and that stuff, and that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. For all your real estate needs, Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, give them a call today, 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. And now, the community calendar. Something we haven't talked about that I had for lunch yesterday.
Oh, no. Here we go.
The big salads.
Oh, yeah. That is one thing we are known for is our salads. They are big.
I got the half
they are
salad.
Good. They make them right there. They are awesome.
Come and said, what would you like, Dale? And I said, well, I want the half grilled chicken salad. Okay, you want that on a Cadillac hubcap or the DeSoto hubcap? I said a half, Not all four wheels.
That was a half. Imagine what a hole is. No.
I know. That's where the tractor trailer rims come out,
We've got a variety of salads that we do, and
but it's
they are
so
just
good.
Awesome. We got a homemade ranch that you
grill?
can't buy that kind of ranch.
Oh, I know. I get
Yeah.
Sell me another round.
That's good stuff. Good stuff.
Check out the salads at Old Time Restaurant. I had the grilled chicken. What's the chicken strip salad too? It's
Yep.
good. Yeah, both of them.
Our specials today for breakfast is those breakfast burritos.
Those are so good.
They're big. They're huge. They're packed full of goodness. They're just awesome.
There's nothing small down there at Old Time.
No. They're different when you're talking about a homemade burrito. I mean, that's just good stuff. But it comes with hash browns, $5.88.
Yep.
Can't beat it. And for lunch, you got a choice of either ham and beans or liver and onions. Both come with 2 sides. Roller cornbread for $6.88. Yep.
What was the sandwich you had for lunch when you and Gil and Matt and everybody, we bumped into everybody down there? Was that the Philly cheese?
Philly cheesesteak. I get that quite a bit. I like our Philly cheesesteaks.
And something else really good that you never have it on a special is your club.
Yep.
I get the all-meat club with fries. That's a great sandwich.
The club is awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
And our pork chop. Have you tried our pork chop?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We take a pork tenderloin, we cut it up ourselves, and it's just good. I have a bread in mine and have a breaded.
Do you?
Yeah. Breaded tenderloin, that's good.
Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11 a.m. Clark Ridge Volunteer Fire Department Fish Fry takes place Friday, March 16th from 4 to 6 at the Firehouse at 12101 Highway 201 North in Clark Ridge. The dinner will be deep fried catfish with baked potato, hush puppies, coleslaw, homemade desserts for only $10. All you can eat. Come out and help support a great volunteer fire department and fill up your belly. Right?
There you go.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
They do a good job up there, Clark Ridge. Man, they're all over the place. It's up there on the Missouri state line, Arkansas-Missouri state line. They do a great job. Quilting and evolving fabric art. Take a tour from the history of traditional quilting to the new tools of the 20th, 21st century and new directions. History portion, April 15th through 22nd. New tools on April 29th through May 11th. And new directions, May 13th through 25 at the Calico Rock Museum and Visitor Center. For more information, 870-297-6100. And put this on your calendar. Night with Your Night is Friday, May 10th, and the Father-Daughter Ball is Saturday, May 11th at the Shed at the Arkansas State University Mountain campus. Tickets on sale on April 1st of 2019. That is a big, huge fundraiser for the Mountain Home Christian Academy, and I think a lot of folks are already looking forward to that. Night with Your Night on May 10th, Father-Daughter Ball on May 11th. And then the Mountain Home Christian Academy presents Mary Poppins, April 27th at 7 p.m. and April 28th at 2 p.m. at Dunbar Auditorium. And the Mountain Home Christian Academy Spring Open House is Thursday, March 28th from 6 to 7 p.m. Elmcroft of Mountain Home will have a free event on Friday, March 22nd from 4:30 to 6 p.m. RSVP to 425-6868. And they invite you for dinner. With
Free
entertainment,
dinner? Yeah.
Entertainment of Irish festivities. And this takes place on, you'd love that, won't you? Takes place on Friday, March 22nd. Once again, give them a call by the 18th, which is next Monday, 425-6868. Hey, I want to come by and be a part of the Irish festivities and enjoy dinner. So call Elmcroft today and 425-6868. Real quick, trivia and sliders takes place on Friday, March 15th. This is at the Calico Rock Heritage Museum. I'm sorry, this is at the Printing Press Cafe, sponsored by the Calico Rock Museum. Trivia and $1 sliders starting at 6 o'clock. Gather your friends and put your thinking hats on. Come have a fun-filled night of trivia and $1 sliders. Entry fee, teams of 4 for $20, individual $7, $1 sliders served with beans and coleslaw.
Oh, you had a stack of them today.
You betcha. It's springtime, starting to get some stuff going on.
That's awesome. Now,
719.
I did want to mention, because I forgot to mention it, Thursday and Friday, Old Time Restaurant.
Can't forget
Corned beef and cabbage and all the trimmings. They got potatoes, you name it. It is a heck of a meal, and if you haven't tried her corned beef, it's awesome. She slow cooks that stuff. It is excellent. It is well worth stopping for.
Time for a quick break. Stick around, be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
$7:23, Kevin Chaser here from the Donald W. Reynolds Library serving Baxter County. Welcome. Good to have y'all on board. Good to see y'all.
Thank you.
So what's going on at the library, everybody?
I thought you were going to ask us a specific question, Dale. Yeah.
What do you want for lunch?
Well,
Dale's buying.
Oh, yeah. Well,
thanks for the invite.
I'd go with the steak if Dale's buying.
No kidding. No, really, with so many things.
There's so many things.
So many things. We've got a really great guest speaker coming up this afternoon, actually, at the library. We're excited to welcome Dr. Miller, and it's John Miller.
Oh, wow.
He is a scholar on the life of Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Wow.
And so many of us are familiar with her childhood years because she wrote those amazing books, Little House on the Prairie books that we grew up reading.
Yep.
But not very many are familiar with her adult life.
Really?
And that is what he has studied, and he has written a book called Becoming Laura Ingalls Wilder, the Woman Behind the Legend. And actually he will be Skype visiting with us
Really?
today at 2 o'clock at the library, inviting everyone to come. If you are a fan of Laura Ingalls Wilder, I think that you will find it very interesting and learn something new about her life.
And of course, the TV show was based on those books
It was.
to a certain extent. I'm sure they elaborated a bit.
Don't you think?
That's going to be cool. Mm-hmm. Now, don't they have something up at Mansfield, Missouri?
Yeah, so we actually have a small exhibit at the library right now from Mansfield, the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum there.
Really?
They let us take some of their informational panels, and we have those set up around the library. And
Really?
just for a little backstory before the author visit, so you can get some information.
Interesting. Wow. You know, somebody may say, well, you know, Little House on the Prairie was kind of a cornball show. I thought it was a pretty well-produced show.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely,
Michael Landon
yeah.
was in. I mean, what with that? The 70s? Come on. You know, that's. Did you ever watch it?
I have seen it.
Come on, admit you've watched it.
I've seen it.
Admit it.
I know what it is. To be honest with you, I know what it is. I've seen clips. I don't remember sitting there watching a show.
Yeah,
of it,
you know, that's how I am. I just don't sit down to watch something.
no,
you know.
I'm just. It's TV.
Well, and you guys are talking TV, but the books, so many children, especially young girls, grew up reading the Little House on the Prairie books. So they're really iconic.
In 5th grade, I can remember the teacher. She started off with Farmer Boy, and I think it was a Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Good choice.
I think so.
Very good choice.
5th grade. It was what, 1968, 1969, something like that. A few years back.
Just a few years, Dale.
50 some odd. Half a century ago. Spring break movies coming up Monday and Friday, March 18 and 22.
Yep.
I'll let Chase talk about that.
Yeah, so you need something for your kids to do on spring break. It's going to be a week of no school. So
And that starts Monday.
yeah, this upcoming Monday to Friday. So you need something for them to do, get them out of the house, don't want them cooped up and playing video games all day. So bring them to the library. We'll be showing new release movies at 12:30 to 3:30 each of those days, the Monday and Friday. And we'll provide a snack, and it'll be a good time.
And so, new release movies, family friendly?
Oh, always.
Yeah. And Money Smart Week. You got dumb money?
Everything I got is dumb, I think. I tried that Smart Water.
Yeah,
it didn't help. So.
He can't get a PhD from Smart Water.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe some of these things can help you out. I don't know. Every year we offer a series of programs about personal finances and managing your finances better at the library during Money Smart Week. And this year it will be Sunday through Saturday, March 31st through April 6th. We have a special program for teens. It's called Teens Don't Be a Fool with Your Money. You might need to come to that. I don't know.
There you go. I need to start at the basics.
Yeah, start at the baseline.
I'm just teasing. We all could learn something from that.
If you go to that, leave the poker chips at home.
Oh, well, you don't get a brain off?
And here's a good one, too, guys. First-time home buyer workshop.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
A lot of folks could benefit from that.
Yep.
So we're doing a special story time for children, all about saving your money. Important lesson there. And then my Social Security. That's a topic that is very important for a lot of folks. And so those topics we'll be addressing during Money Smart Week. You can visit our website at baxlib.org for days and times for that.
Boy, I tell you what, that'd be good. And that's ironic. Don't be a fool with your money on April 1st. But, well, you know,
Clever.
I
yes.
I've had people in their early 20s say, we didn't learn how to write a check in school.
Mm-hmm.
And because they grew up with debit cards, you know.
When
Mom or dad say, hey, run down and go pick up go to the fast food, get some takeout. You know, here's the card. You know, swipe, swipe, swipe. That's it.
They don't teach that in schools, really. They don't teach you how to write a check.
That's
they don't.
true.
Yeah.
And then how to save. I mean, even if you save $1 out of 10, you know, put it away. 7:29, we need to take another quick break already. Wow, time flies when you're having fun, right, Scooter?
There you go.
All right, be right back.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car. $7:32, visiting with Cam and Chase from Donald W. Reynolds Library serving Baxter County. And let's talk just a little bit about the library. You got a city of about 16,000 people, and you've got a library like that. Like, wow.
It is pretty amazing.
Like, wow.
Yeah. Facilities are fantastic.
Like, how'd y'all pull that off?
Well, you know,
I remember.
We went through an amazing process to apply for and receive a grant from the Donald W. Reynolds Foundation. Mm-hmm. Also, you need to remember that we're not only serving the city of Mountain Home, we serve the county, right. Baxter County, which is, you know, over 40,000 in population. So, but it is a big, beautiful building. We're so fortunate. We had a lot of amazing people that worked really hard to make that happen. So, and we've been in the building a long time now, it seems.
Quite a few people through the doors every year.
Our average daily is 600 a day, and we're open 7 days a week.
I'll tell you what amazes me, and if you've not been to the library, you got to go by, because you're right, it's a beautiful facility. But for what all variety of things that they have, I mean, I could not imagine. It's changed since we were kids. When I was a kid, a library was just about going books and reading, and you know, a lot of kids just weren't into that. You know, now my kids after school, I want to go to the library. I mean, there's fun things to do. There's just a variety, and it's cool to see the kids want to go do that. And it's just it's a different atmosphere.
Well, they make it fun. I mean,
yeah.
Look at this coming up. We just went through this. If you just missed it in the previous section, you've got teens. Don't be a fool with your money on Monday, April 1st. First time homebuyer workshop on Tuesday, April 2nd. Special children's story time on the 3rd of April. Social Security, My Social Security on April 4th at 10:30. Great programs going on. And then let's talk a little bit about the exhibits.
Okay, well, we've got an amazing exhibit right now from the Museum of Discovery in Little Rock visiting us. And that's one of the things because we have this amazing building and a lot of good square footage, we can also be a mini discovery museum for our community. And so we have this exhibit visiting. It is called Discovering or Exploring the Frontier, and we are very thankful for the Friends of the Library and the Library Foundation for sponsoring the exhibit. It is a hands-on, interactive experience that allows you to travel back in time and use your imagination and become an explorer, traveling to this part of the country over 200 years ago.
Can you imagine what it was like? What this area was like 200 years ago? No lakes, just rivers.
Yeah.
Good point. And we talk a lot about how the early explorers would have been able to, manage the rivers. You're coming in in a covered wagon, what supplies you have. It gets kids really involved in that thought process of what would they have to take with them, and then what happens when you encounter a river. How do you cross the river? And we talk about there were canoes that you could build, but you could also create a raft and carry more things across. Of course, there were river pirates back then.
Oh.
So all sorts of things that you could encounter along the way.
Wow. Can you just imagine, though, talk about 200 years ago, let's go back right after World War II, 1945, 1946. Think about what it would be. I can actually remember I had an aunt and uncle that lived in extreme southeast Missouri on Highway 67. They didn't have indoor plumbing. And this is in the mid-60s. Mm-hmm. You could stand at the highway and look to your right, and you could barely see the sign that says "Welcome to Arkansas." That's how close to the line they were. But they had no telephone, no indoor plumbing. This is 1965, folks. This is 1965. And I remember when they got the phone, and I remember when they got indoor plumbing. So imagine that's southeast Missouri on a major highway. Imagine what it was, how rural it was here, 1955, 1965. Let's go back to 45 and 55. Down at your restaurant, you've got Bob Ketchum's film down there from 1955.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, those roads weren't paved around the square.
No.
At that time, they were just packed dirt. Gravel.
And we've got pictures up on the wall showing the roads that aren't paved yet, and we've got pictures showing everybody in horses, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So many changes in this community.
You're dating yourself, by the way, Dale.
Yeah.
I thought I seen you in the picture on the horse thing, but I'm not sure. Let me know.
That's me with the bandana up to here.
Oh my goodness!
So how do you get the exhibits in from Museum of Discovery down in Little Rock? Just request or?
Certainly, you do. We are part of the Discovery Network, which is just an organization of different libraries and museums that get to join in and then bring these exhibits in. Of course, we couldn't be a part of that Discovery Network without the sponsorship support that we have.
Yeah. Can you name the sponsors, those that help out?
Well, the Friends of the Library and the Baxter County Library Foundation.
Good, yeah.
The ones that we mentioned are the ones that sponsored this exhibit. So we couldn't do it without their support.
And you've got a lot of stuff on your brochure. What's all in the brochures?
Oh my goodness. If you don't have one of these program guides, I'm going to give you one.
Okay.
And for folks listening and watching.
Good community calendar stuff.
Most definitely. And we have so many great things coming up. Stagecoach is visiting, by the way. This is extra special story. Cowboy Rick and Bev Hamby will be here bringing in an 1880 stagecoach that was once owned by Silver Dollar City, and it was actually, prior to that, an actual operating stagecoach.
Really?
They're going to come. We're going to do special story time with the kiddos at 10:30, and everyone can have an opportunity to check out the stagecoach, sit in the stagecoach, and just
and they don't mind you climbing all over it. The kids can get inside it. It's really cool.
Really?
And these folks do some amazing stuff. They do a lot of educational opportunities for children. They actually run an old-fashioned
pen pal service.
Yeah, pen pal service on the stagecoach, and they do some trips.
They've gone as far
annually.
as Nevada. I think they've gone as far as Nevada with that.
Huh.
It's pretty amazing.
So what's this on April 13th, the Emperor's New Clothes? What's this?
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. Well, that's a theater performance, a children's theater performance, and that comes to us from the Arkansas Art Center Children's Theater Traveling Troupe, and this is high quality theater for kids. You know, we don't have a whole lot of opportunities here in our community for theater. We do have some. I'm so thankful for the Shed and the cultural things that they bring, and also we have a wonderful community theater. But we are glad to bring some children's theater to our area. I highly recommend this. Bring your kiddos to that. It's Saturday, April 13th at 10:30.
At the library?
At the library.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
And what's this give homework, back up, get live homework help?
I'm really glad you brought that up. Yes. Okay, so we oftentimes don't mention all of the amazing resources that are available to folks on the library's website, and BrainFuse is one of those amazing resources. Now, it's great for students, and I'm talking from grades, kindergarten all the way up to college level students. BrainFuse offers a number of things, but one of the main things that the service offers is online tutoring. Every day from 3 to 11 o'clock, a student can log on. You have to have your library card number and your PIN number, but you log on and you can get a live tutor in math, reading, chemistry, a variety of subjects, a variety of different grade levels. The other evening, my son was having a problem with some math homework. He didn't have his book with him. I was pretty sure that if I had his book, I could help him out, read a little bit about it and help him, but he didn't have his book, and I said, get on BrainFuse. Ask a tutor, get the help that you need. And he spent maybe about 20-25 minutes online with the tutor, got the help he needed. No charge for this service. It's a great thing that the library can bring to our community.
Through the library.
Yeah, and a lot of kids, all the kids in Baxter County in grades 4th through 10th grade have a library tech card. So even if their parents haven't brought them into the library to get them an actual library card, they have a library tech card which allows them to access all of the resources on our website. And that's a great resource. So there's no child in Baxter County in grades 4th through 8th grade that cannot access these resources on our website.
Okay, so you got time for a dumb question?
Certainly.
What if there's I'm working on a jukebox over here and I need some math equations. Can adults use BrainFuse?
Oh, certainly. Certainly.
I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to help me fix a 60-year-old jukebox, but what I'm saying...
Yeah.
But no, I had
if you need help with math or some of your basic subjects, most definitely.
A friend of mine in Knoxville, Tennessee said, can you fix my radio? I'll give it a shot. What this is a 1946 Admiral radio tabletop that was made for the farm. It didn't plug into the wall. It was battery operated in 1946. The battery's about that big, 4 prongs on the plug. It takes 90 volts on a battery. Your car battery is 12. This one takes a 90 volt battery and 1.5 volts on the other section, so you get a 2-section battery. You can't get those anymore, so I'm having to build the power supply. I've got the 90 volt ready, but I can't find anything on the 1.5 volts. How do I do that? I don't know the mathematical equation.
Okay,
See what I'm saying?
gotcha. Yeah.
Because I can I've got this little device made where I can solder 2 wires here, plug it in the wall, and I got 90 volts going to that radio, but I need the same thing at 1.5 volts. But I don't know the equation to do that.
Right, that's a word problem.
It's a complicated word problem.
It's a real life.
That's college level word problem.
Like, boy, you're up a creek without a paddle.
Dale, I'd click college level when you go in.
I know, but definitely pick the advanced level.
Put a flashlight battery in it.
But
I'm trying to avoid that.
Certainly that could be a resource for you, Dale. Most definitely. And you also mentioned auto repair in there somewhere because you mentioned auto battery. Yeah. We have auto manuals online through Automate. If you've got if you're trying to access a manual from a particular make and model of car, go to the library's
that's
website.
Handy.
Check
Let me
it
tell
out.
you. Wow, that would be great.
Yeah.
What is it? All Data or Motors, Chilton's? Who backs it?
That's an excellent question. I couldn't tell you that. I have to get online and look that up for you real quick. But it's a pretty.
There's a lot of good manuals
out there.
It's
a pretty comprehensive collection.
Well, and auto mechanics now is not the old shade tree stuff it used to be.
No.
I mean,
it's not.
Which computer is not working now on the car? Seriously.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, you got body control modules, you got the PCM, ECM, the main control. I mean, I had an engineer from General Motors say that the 1999 basic Chevrolet car had 30 times more computer functions than Apollo 11 did landing on the moon.
Really?
That's crazy.
Well, in 1969, even
Not heard of that.
even cell phones didn't exist, calculators didn't. You look at the old films, you know, when they were trying to get Apollo 13 back home after it exploded on the way to the moon, they've got slide rules out calculating. They didn't have what we have. Anyway, coming up on 7:45, we need to take another break. Be right back. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
7:47. How about that live shot from Century 21 Lemac Real Estate, Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team?
Yeah, it's brightened up now.
Brightened up. There it is, the Z Team, in your live cam at 7:47, looking at the White River from Marion County.
What a clear day.
Yeah. See the bridge, downtown Cotter?
There's boats to the left. There's two boats we've
got
out already.
Hawkeye, look at that.
Yep, two boats on the left-hand side.
There you go.
That is cool.
Pretty shot. Thanks to the Z Team for letting us use that. Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. Hey, we're visiting with Kim and Chase from Donald W. Reynolds Library. What else we need to cover here? You guys got some.
Well, Chase wants to tell you about ukuleles.
Oh, yeah. What do you got?
So we are starting to loan out ukuleles.
Really?
To just anybody who wants to learn how to play them. So we'll have 6, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get those where you can check them out and just fiddle with them, learn how to play. But we're also offering an online service called ArtistWorks.
Really?
Where you can log in and just find tutorials and videos and how to actually play not just ukuleles, but so many different instruments. They have like jazz guitar lessons, they have like clarinet lessons.
Really?
You can learn how to play the banjo on this thing.
There are even voice lessons on it.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Can he tune his trumpet for the weather every day?
No, I thought earlier you said he was going to start using a kazoo.
See, that's what I plan on using.
Wax paper over comb. Remember that one?
I don't believe there are kazoo lessons on there.
You're going to have to work on that because, man, this ain't right. So are you learning to play the ukulele yet?
I have dabbled, but it's work to learn a new instrument. And, the younger you start, the more you can really get into it.
Yeah.
I started playing the guitar when I was 7. But I would like to get into learn the ukulele. The piano, though, that's what I want to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can learn how to play the piano on this thing. ArtistWorks. Yeah.
One of my favorite artists, of course, is George Harrison, and I love his guitar playing, of course, even when he was a solo artist. Whenever he traveled with ukuleles. So if you're on the airplane with George Harrison, he's going to be passing out some ukuleles because he'd take 2 or 3, whatever would fit on the carry-on.
Yeah.
You know, and you read about the guys, Jeff Lynne and Carl Perkins, over at George Harrison's out, here comes the ukuleles, you know.
Sweet. Well, it's a fun instrument.
I bet it is.
Yeah, and it's they're easy to tote around, and so we already check out fishing poles.
Really?
At the library, that's right. And recently we've introduced these really fun, and this is in our program guide too, Dale, activity kits for children. So for small kids, you not only are checking out a book, but you're checking out little games, toys, activities that go along with the book. Because so important in early literacy, when you're getting your child prepared to start school, you want to read aloud to them, number one, but number two, you want to increase their comprehension of what they've read. So with these activities and games, it encourages interaction with parents and a child, and it increases a child's comprehension of what they have just read, and retention, amazing increase in vocabulary, just a great
So really, by the time the child is 4.5 to 5 years old, they can be pretty much head start on reading comp in school.
Well, certainly. I mean, it's not important that your child know how to read before they start school, right? A lot of people are really
adamant about that.
think that they need to teach their kid before they start school. No, what you need to do is you need to lay a strong foundation for learning to read, which is all about this reading aloud and interacting with your child, having conversations with your child, asking them about what you just read. Those sorts of things are most important.
See, that's the issue I had, you know, because trying to remember everything, I'd have to read it 3, 4, 5 times, you know, studying for a test. Now, what, you know,
Okay, well,
reading
it's a comprehension
It's a comprehension,
issue.
yeah.
It is a comprehension
Been there, done that, yeah.
Among other issues.
Well, you turned out okay, Dale.
Where's that mic button?
That's the least of his issues, trust me.
Put the can opener away. Quit opening the can of worms, Scooter. When he gets like this, I just swat him with a rolled up newspaper. Technology, training your mouse.
Oh, that's you taming your mouse, Dale.
Is it taming? Okay, taming your mouse.
Taming your mouse.
Remember that mouse I had over here? I think, would y'all throw it away? I'm impressed with everything y'all have going on.
Good. We want you to be impressed.
I mean, like Scooter was saying a few minutes ago, this is not your run-of-the-mill library. Usually, shh, like this.
Yeah.
I want to check out War and Peace. You know, you go pick out. You couldn't talk. You know, go get your, you pull the book off in the library card and you leave. You know, but my goodness, you've got what's the new the Emperor's New Clothes coming. You've got a theater coming in. You've got Museum of Discovery. Mm-hmm. And then what was the Stagecoach, Cowboy Rick, coming on the 27th of April. These are some great programs. This is not your just everyday library.
Well, you know.
Is this common across the United States with what libraries are doing, or are y'all just stepping it up 2 or 3 notches?
I think we're keeping up with the trend in libraries.
Yeah.
We are right on the cutting edge with the libraries. In many ways, I think that we are.
So.
We've got some incredibly creative staff, and they come up with some amazing ideas for things to do and services to provide. But yeah, public libraries are now community hubs.
What about funding? That good old 4-letter word, money.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Dale, because we have to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the library is funded by Baxter County property tax. We get a $1 million.
That hasn't been changed since 1953.
Exactly.
Hint.
Exactly. So, but
7 years ago.
Dale, because of all these wonderful things that we do, that only represents last year about 58% of our total revenue for the library. So where does the rest come from, right? Okay. We do get a little bit of state funding, which has gone up and down depending on what the legislature legislature does each year, and then the budget. But then also we get some funding, a significant amount of funding, and in fact approximately 25% of our funding comes from the Baxter County Library Foundation. They're a 501c3 supporting the library.
So people can contribute to that.
That's right.
Good.
And we take donations all of the time. And we do program sponsorships, so if you like something that we're doing and you would like to support it, we'd love to be able to take your donation and use it to support that particular program. And then we also just take major donations, gifts in your will, you know, that sort of thing, to support the library long term. And if you believe in what we're doing,
So what would happen if you went up $1 million?
If we went up $1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even fathom what that would be like for the library.
So 1953 was the last time. Gas was 19 cents a gallon. You go down to you get a hamburger, fries, and a Coke for 15 cents, 25 cents maybe. And so we're still in 1953 funding in the 21st century, well into the 21st century. What's wrong with that picture?
Well, we'd always like to get some extra funding because, of course, there are things that, you know, we believe it or not, we're limited in doing, but because of it and because of the limited resources. But we do the best with what we've got.
Well, but realistically, though, in 1953, computers didn't exist like we know them today. You know, they're expensive. Books are expensive. Go to a bookstore and buy a book. You can spend $65 for a basic book.
Yeah, no cost is staying the same, that's for sure.
No.
You know, I also need to mention the Friends of the Baxter County Library because they actually support, give a significant amount to the library every year. These folks are dedicated. They run 4 book sales a year, used book sales a year. And I encourage people to bring in any used books if you're cleaning out your house, cleaning out a room, and you would like to donate some used books to the library. The Friends of the Library take those, they price them, and they put them in their used book sales. We've got another one coming up in May. People look forward to these. They're great events. It's so exciting to see all the people waiting in line even before we open the doors.
Really?
And they turn around a pretty good profit that they donate to the library to support all of our amazing programs, such as the Exploring the Frontier exhibit that we have right now at the library.
Wow.
Yeah, and they also have a live auction going on right now. If you haven't been
I'm
by
seeing
the
that's what I'm
library,
reading
well,
here.
a silent auction, excuse me, and then a live auction. Chase can probably elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, so the silent auction is going now until, I believe it's
until the live auction.
Yeah, till the live auction,
which is in let's see, April
24th.
Yeah. And so up until that live auction happens, you'll be able to come by the library and check out all the items in our silent auction, which will be in the display case as soon as you walk in on the right. You'll see everything that you can bid on. There's a little binder that you can just flip through, see the bids. You can bid on something. They're really great items. It's just a really good event going on like that. And then the live auction, like you said, the 24th.
That's right. Always fun. And they're also, not only do they accept books, used books, and DVDs and such for their book sales, they do accept auction items at any time. Collectibles, fishing accessories go well in the live auction. Tools would go well in the live auction. I think they'd like more things that men would be interested in, as well as collectibles and housewares and things like that.
A lot of things going on at the library.
Always.
It's not just your run-of-the-mill library anymore, is it?
No, it's not.
Wow. You've got to be trend-setting. I mean, across the state, I bet there's not another library like this. Would be, I mean, no, there could be, but I don't know.
I mean, there are. I mean, libraries are changing, Dale. They really are. I mean, if they haven't already, they are. Because there's so much that we can offer. And we're talking about books, not only physical books, but e-books. Our e-book collection has increased now.
I forgot about that.
So you can go online and check out a book. You can check out an audio book and listen to it on your travels.
Yep.
You know, so many different ways that you can get your information and enjoy the library and enjoy literature, even. And you know, another thing that I'm extremely excited about. You need to take a break?
1 more minute.
Okay.
We're about done already.
Okay.
That went by fast, didn't it?
The Baxter County Early Literacy Project. I'll plant a seed with everybody. It's a community project.
Say that again, no? The
Baxter County Early Literacy Project. Community project working with a lot of other partners in our community to, encourage early literacy. And we can talk more about that another time. Chase wants to get in a plug for a couple of things.
30 seconds.
We have 2 upcoming charity events for the Baxter County Library Foundation. We have the Dine and Donate at Colton's. That's going to be on March 26th from 4 to close. 10% of the profit that night is going to go towards the Baxter County Library Foundation.
Awesome.
And then we have the Norfolk First Friday. We're going to be the sponsored charity there. And $1 for every beer sold there is going to go to the foundation.
There you go.
Next month, April.
All right. Very good. Wow. That was a quick hour, wasn't it?
That was.
My
It
goodness.
went by quick.
We got rain on the radar coming in, so be ready for the rain. And so drive safe. Thanks for being here. It was a really good discussion. Need to have you come back.
Thank you.
Real
Definitely.
soon.
Always
Wraps up.
learn something.
I do too, yeah. See you tomorrow, everybody.